And we are back, and we are here with our closer, which is story time. We always like to entertain with a little bit of real life, a little messy in the streets drama. Depends on, who we're talking about, what we're talking about, and how it happened.
Absolutely. And as you know, with the show is mostly focused on business, so it's going to be the business of anything, and we mostly focus business of family, business of friends, whatever. And then we also close with like a feature story. Doesn't have to be about business, but it could be about anything.
It could be the business of mess.
Yes. But the feature story today is the business of friends. And so, as you know, every place I've usually moved to or whatever, I hang out with a lot of popular people. And so I'm telling you a story about somebody I know named Saddiq. Now, Saddiq was dating Mr. Chocolate, which I talked about in the previous episode. And they've been together for quite some time. Well, all of a sudden, Josh decides to hop into their relationship. And this is what you see a lot of these relationships. If you go on Instagram or whatever, all the people that you see in these pictures and videos and stuff or whatever, 9.8% of the time, everybody already has sex with each other in the group. So then after everybody already has sex with each other, everybody's just picking, oh, well, this one has the big, well, this one looks better, well, this one got more money. So then everybody's trying to pick. And so then when there's a new person that comes into the picture, then they're like, oh, well, let's see what he is. And so everybody's trying to try him to see what this person's about. It's a mess. I don't care who you talk to in the LGBT community, it's a mess. And I've seen it firsthand. You can't tell me nothing different. I've hung around the popular people I've seen. It is the same story across the board, no matter if it's in LA or if it's in Atlanta or et cetera. And so that's why for me, I was like, let me just, we friends, we can be cool, whatever. Now, if they have a little kickback or whatever, it'd be somebody that I don't even know who knows you. There's somebody from out of town. You don't even know them like that. They were just a friend of a friend of a friend. That is it. But everybody there, it's like, no, we're not playing that game of who slept with who and who's going to be with who. It's just not worth it. But as you know, Josh was in their relationship and they were going through some problems, Saddiq and Mr. Chocolate. And so somebody asked me a question. And you know me, somebody asked me a question, I'm going to answer the question for you.
Honestly and truthfully.
Yes, I'm not going to dance around it because, a lot of people do that out here and just in LA in general. And I'll tell you about one of my friends, Lisa, in another episode down the road. But you have a lot of people that will dance around a question when you speak to them. And I'm just like, I can't do that. So I tell people, if you don't want me to respond or anything, don't ask me the question. But a lot of people like, shade? They like to, let me ask you a question in front of everybody and see what you say. Okay, I'm gonna ask the question. So they asked me, they said, well, what do you think about Josh and Mr. Chocolate? I said, well, from what everybody else was saying, his friends and stuff, because his friends talk, literally, these people was talking about this boy like dog. All in these pictures now, these people are still in these pictures and photos, and a lot of these people talk crap about each other in these videos and photos and stuff. It's messy.
That's what I can't get with is the two-facedness. Like just
yes,
like,
in your face.
It's so unnecessary
for no reason.
Because, like everybody wants to get into either like a party for free or wants to like
that free stuff got to stop too. We'll talk about that with somebody else I know. Because you're black or I'm black or you're gay, I'm gay or whatever, they want a discount. Well, you don't go ask some white folks for discounts, but that'll definitely be for another show. But with this, somebody asked me, and I said, hey, well, if somebody's in a relationship, and this is how I knew from like people that go through divorces, let them work it out. I don't like when the grandma's involved or the aunt's involved or whoever's involved, let them work it out. And if they can work it out and be together, or if they're going to a counselor, let them do it. All these third parties and stuff, y'all not in the bed with them. Y'all not going to pay her bills. Y'all need to mind your business. Well, this is what's happening with Mr. Chocolate and Saddiq. So there's a term, BDK.
What is BDK?
BDKs are booty drug carrots. So carrots is that little thing that they dang a little carrot around. Carrots is like the prize. But Josh was dangling around the booty because that's what everybody. This is very sexualized in the LGBT community, and he also is a drug dealer. So he's dangling around. Oh, you want this, Mr. Chocolate? Always in their bed, always in their conversations. And I'm sitting here like, for me, he needs to mind his own business. Go and move out there. If they're meant to break up, let them break up naturally. And that's what a lot of people were saying, but a lot of other people were doing the same thing in other people's relationships. So it's, when I look at these people, I'm just like, these guys are not friends because I've heard like some horrible things about each other. They show video. They keep videos. They keep text messages, everything. And they show people so they can befriend others to say, oh, I got this on this person. So this is what happened. So at the end of the day, I seen this. We went to somebody's birthday party, and Saddiq was outside. You could tell he was crying. I said, hey, Saddiq, what's going on? And he says, well, you know, it's just a lot going on. I said, oh. So I said, well, where's Mr. Chocolate? And he's like, well, he's in the room. I said, you're not in there with him? I said, I'm just confused on the whole thing because, you know, usually everybody's live and up, and this is around 12 o'clock. He said, no, Josh kicked me out, and Mr. Chocolate agreed to that. I said, hold up, wait a minute. Ain't nobody gonna kick me out of the room with my partner or whoever I'm with and being there having sex with them and doing drugs with them. And he told me that they're in there hiding. I said, there's no way. And I guess this was not what he wanted. I was just like, so eventually, Mr. Chocolate and Saddiq broke up, as a lot of people do know in the community, and people still talk about it, which they don't think they know. But I said people talk about it because people want to know who your character is. They want to know how y'all got together, and people will talk to each other and let them know, oh, they got together because this mess was going on here. And this is what happens. And you don't have to believe me. Just go sit there. So this is the gag. You're thinking that that's all that's just the mess and the drama from it.
The gag is.
The real gag is with this whole incident was the people that hang around in these groups, everybody's friends and, oh, friend and friend. That's why I'm I tell people don't call me friend. I don't know you like that. If I was to be sick in the hospital, would you really come to my aid? So please, we're associates, or hey, what's up? I'm fine with that. But hey, friend, we're not friends. I want y'all to be very careful with using those terms, friend, very loosely, because a lot of you people are not really friends.
Not at all.
And so first we go by, I noticed that Saddiq wasn't around. Second week go by, I noticed that Saddiq isn't around. A month go by, I said, okay, wait a minute. What's going on here? Because I said a lot of these groups, everybody have sex with each other in these groups, and then they become friends, you know, a couple of weeks after, and this person moved on, but they're still friends. Well, I asked them in the group, it was at one of their little parties, and this was what came out of their mouth. Oh, we never really roll with him like that. You know, he ain't attractive enough. He's kind of weird looking. He smells. He ain't nothing but a low-class escort on Rent Men. And they're sitting there showing me and everybody else, he on Rent Men, and he's hanging out with the Rent Men crew and all the other escort boys. And I said, hold up. And then you see, I said, wait a minute. I said, y'all rolled with this boy. Y'all was in his bed, in his relationship. Y'all went to birthday parties together. Y'all went on trips together. And this is for 2, 3+ 4 years coming on. And y'all don't roll with this guy like that? This is when I knew the business of friendship out here in LA, all this is transactional. If you're not popular, or if you can't get people into parties, or if you don't have money, they're not trying to hang out with you. And this is when I said, I thought that was messed up because I said, y'all was all in this boy's face. And then one person, I call him Queen of the Manshees. And this is
Wait, no, I want to break that term down. The Queen of the Manshees.
So in Atlanta, the term Manshee is MANSHEE, Manshee. You can also take off the other E, but Manshee is like, they like the E, like the roll. It's pretty much these big dudes, either muscular or everybody's like, oh, we only like masculine dudes, or we only, stuff like that are technically women. They gossip like girls, they watching Drag Race and Housewives and all that stuff, but they don't want to hang around you. They just like to take from you and play cosplay, is what I say. So they play cosplay with people. And I'm like, these people have real feelings. These are real people. And y'all sitting here playing cosplay for trans and it doesn't make any sense to me. And so that's what they call it. They said these dudes, they act like, hey, we tight, bro. We gonna keep it between us. But then behind closed doors, they sitting there gossiping and telling all your stuff to everybody else. And that's, like I told everybody, if I want to hang around girls, I'll hang around girls. But they are disguised with these big old muscles and we mash dudes. And I'm like, y'all women. This is a women's crew. That's what you pretty much are. And so for them to sit there and do that to that guy, and it's not just him, it's other people as well, I just sit there and I look at them and I'm like, this is not the crew I need to be hanging around. I said, these type of people, and I think this is just the business of LA, because when I talk about a future episode, I have my friend Lisa who was hanging around these girls, and the same thing. And I said, "What is going on in L.A.? I mean, is this like a L.A. thing or something?" And so,
I mean, I personally will say that, I mean, it's Los Angeles, Hollywood. It's a very,
yeah,
the entertainment industry is here, and the entertainment industry is very surface. Like, it's
I agree
fake.
with you there.
It's fake. Like,
It is.
Movies are fake. It's made up. It's pretend. So there's a lot of people that are in that industry and don't really know how to turn the character off, or they don't really know how to.
oh, so they stay in character.
Yeah, they stay in character. They see these,
Interesting.
like, they like to watch reality TV and think they're a Kardashian and it could be that. Like, no.
Yes, they do that. And I'd be sitting there looking at them like, really? You're not a Kardashian.
You're not.
And that's going to be a good story I'll tell you about my friend Lisa and what she went through. And I said, that's why I say these people, they break bread with you. They go to your family's functions. They go to your birthday parties, and they don't really rock with you like that. And this is a little off subject from this, but there is another person in the group. He's a Puerto Rican. You probably know what I'm talking about. Very popular Puerto Rican. But they all up in this boy's face, and they were sitting there telling me, oh, you know, he can't pay his rent for almost 8 months, but he out here in Washington, D.C. hanging out with all the popular dudes and stuff and trying to hang out with the celebrities. And I'm like, but y'all all up in his face. Oh, he's the jump off at the party. He gets the sex parties going. But y'all all up in his face. Oh, he can't pay. His sugar daddy cut him off. And I'm just like, you guys, I just knew. I said, these dudes, man, if I get a whiff of you being a man-she, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. I don't want to hang out with you. I don't want to. It's high and by and keep it moving because I don't have time for that. Like, you know, friendships is very, very hard to get these days, and it's very also hard. It's like being in a married relationship with these people. And so, you know, it's hard to lose friends or whatever. And I had to cut a few people off that I thought were friends, but they were more like associates. Mm-hmm. And so this is why I tell people, I said, just be careful with that term friend. The business of friends, especially in LA, it's a business. It's not friendship because these people was in this guy's bed. They was riding with him. Everybody's sucking and whatever. And then all of a sudden, oh, we never really rolled with him like that. We was only trying to get Mr. Chocolate away from him. And this is why I say the BDK, he dangling that drugs in the booty. Come on, dangle in his face. And Saddiq could not offer that to Mr. Chocolate, but Josh could. There you have it.
The mess
Messy.
of it all. I'm so grateful that, so I've been, how long have you been in California?
4 years.
He's been here for 4 years. So for everyone, especially the black men, when LGBTQIA plus black people, it's a little bit different to find friends or even like your tribe. So like you kind of go through, because like your first thing is to kind of like go to the bars or, you know, go to events to meet people because you want to find your people. So the first thing that you kind of experience is those surface people that are like, oh, I'm this person and I'm turning up here. This is me. I'm riding in this
Everybody want to be seen. Everybody want to, oh, please go to my Instagram. Please like my picture. Please look at me. Please. I'm like,
my sugar daddy got me this bag and look at this and blah, blah, blah. So there's nothing wrong with, you know, looking good. Like, I like to look good. Like, but I'm not like a labels person. I'm not just throwing out a bunch of money because like it's like, oh, this is what people like and this is the thing to do. I get things that I like and I like to look good. But like a lot of these people are buying these bags and to floss online and they can't even pay their rent.
They can't afford it.
They can't pay their rent. They don't have a car. Like, it boggles me. Like every now and again, because I can, I take the metro, and to see somebody with a Louis Vuitton bag on the metro,
that's stupid.
You look dumb.
It's stupid.
You look dumb.
Buying $300 shoes. So yeah, this is why I say the business of friendship. You know, I think on another episode, a future episode, we'll talk about the business of LGBT. Because I mean, it's a
the
lot,
business of queer and gay.
It's just a lot of stuff that goes into that.
There's a lot.
There's a lot of factors.
There's a lot to unpack there.
But yeah, thank y'all for
tuning in
for this episode.
Yes. Thank you for tuning in to the Yin and Yang Show, and we will talk to
before I go, you know.
We got a little giveaway before we leave, y'all.
So the giveaway is Navitas Perfumes. No, they don't sponsor this video or anything. I'm a huge collector of like colognes, as you do know, and so I've been getting into more like niche colognes and everything because I don't like to smell like everybody else. This is why I get a lot of compliments. I really do. But we are giving away one of their colognes. This is a $250 bottle. I bought it. This is called Reb Nuit. And so what we're going to do is, if you can guess where we got one of the, and I'll tell you about it in the chats. So yeah, this is from Navitas Perfumes, and we're going to be giving this away. So we will be having giveaways every show. So please stay tuned. Please look at our social medias. We are on Twitter. We're all on YouTube, all the social media platforms. I think we should get
Instagram.
on. Yes.
The Instagram, the Twitters, the YouTubes, everything.
Everything. Have a good day.
You guys have a great one. Love and light to you all.
Hello, ladies and gentlethems. If you're enjoying the show, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe so you can not only be a part of the conversation, but you will also be in the know when we upload new content. Love and light to you all.